In this video, we're covering 10 science fiction movies you should definitely watch if you love futuristic stories, mind-bending concepts, and intense action. From alien invasions and time travel adventures to AI thrillers and post-apocalyptic battles, this list includes some exciting sci-fi films from recent years.
Son, you're one of the most promising candidates we've ever seen.
But why are you here? I just want to get across that finish line, Sergeant Major.
At number 10 we have War Machine. This intense sci-fi survival thriller follows Staff Sergeant 81, played by Alan Ritchson, a tough soldier completing the final stage of an elite military training program. What begins as a difficult training exercise quickly turns into something far more dangerous. During the mission, the squad encounters a mysterious threat that turns the simulation into a real fight for survival. Directed by Patrick Hughes, the film mixes realistic military action with science fiction elements to create a tense and gritty atmosphere. The story focuses on endurance, teamwork, and the psychological pressure soldiers face when pushed beyond their limits. As the night grows darker and the situation becomes more confusing, the team struggles to understand what they are fighting and how they can make it out alive. It got an IMDb rating of 6.5, and it is available on Netflix. At number 9 we have Warriors of Future. This Hong Kong sci-fi action movie takes place in a future where Earth is already suffering from severe pollution and environmental collapse. Things become worse when a meteor crashes onto the planet, bringing with it a strange alien organism called Pandora. The alien plant begins spreading rapidly, destroying cities while also purifying the air around it. Humanity now faces a terrifying dilemma. The organism could save the environment, but also wipe out civilization. A team of soldiers led by Tyler must attempt a dangerous mission to modify the organism's genetics and stop its expansion. Directed by Ng Unfai, the film delivers futuristic armor suits, large-scale visual effects, and intense battles against alien life and malfunctioning machines. The movie combines environmental themes with explosive action, creating a visually impressive sci-fi adventure. It got an IMDb rating of 5.9, and it is available on Netflix.
This place is evil.
At number 8 we have The Gorge. This unusual sci-fi thriller blends romance, mystery, and horror into a unique story. The plot follows Levi Kane, a highly trained sniper assigned to guard one side of a massive and mysterious gorge in a remote location. On the opposite side is another guard named Dresa, played by Anya Taylor-Joy. Although they are supposed to remain isolated, the two slowly begin communicating across the canyon and develop an unexpected connection. Soon they learn the reason for their mission. Hidden deep inside the gorge are terrifying creatures known as the Hollow Man. These monstrous beings occasionally emerge from the darkness, threatening the world above. Directed by Scott Derrickson, the film slowly builds tension while exploring the strange relationship between the two guards. As the mystery unfolds, the story becomes darker and more intense, leading to shocking discoveries about what truly lies beneath the gorge. It got an IMDb rating of 6.7, and it is available on Apple TV+.
None like you. She's incredible.
You shouldn't trust Nathan. You shouldn't trust anything he says.
At number 7 we have Ex Machina. This critically acclaimed sci-fi movie explores the dangers and possibilities of artificial intelligence. The story follows Caleb Smith, a young programmer who wins a company contest that allows him to visit the isolated research facility of his CEO, Nathan. When Caleb arrives, he learns that he has been invited to test an advanced humanoid robot named Ava. His task is to determine whether the robot truly possesses consciousness. Directed by Alex Garland, the film focuses on psychological tension rather than large action scenes. As Caleb spends more time interacting with Ava, played by Alicia Vikander, he begins to question Nathan's motives and the ethics of the experiment. The film asks powerful questions about intelligence, manipulation, and what it really means to be human. Its minimal setting and thoughtful storytelling helped make it one of the most respected modern sci-fi films. It got an IMDb rating of 7.7, and it is available on Netflix.
Shit, they got an elevator in this bitch.
Slick, come on.
That make your spider senses.
At number 6 we have They Clone Tyrone. This stylish sci-fi mystery blends comedy, conspiracy, and social commentary. The story begins when a local drug dealer named Fontaine experiences something impossible. He appears to have died, yet he wakes up alive the next day. Confused by the situation, he joins forces with Slick Charles and Yo-Yo to investigate strange events happening in their neighborhood. Their investigation slowly uncovers a hidden underground laboratory connected to a secret cloning experiment. Directed by Jewel Taylor, the movie mixes retro style with modern science fiction storytelling. The colorful visuals and sharp humor make it entertaining, while the deeper themes explore identity, power, and manipulation. As the trio continues digging into the conspiracy, they realize their entire community may be part of a much larger experiment. It got an IMDb rating of 6.7, and it is available on Netflix. At number 5 we have Rebel Moon, directed by Zack Snyder. This large-scale space opera tells the story of a peaceful farming colony threatened by the powerful galactic empire known as the Motherworld. When the empire arrives demanding resources, the colony faces destruction. A mysterious warrior named Korra decides to help the villagers defend themselves. She travels across the galaxy, recruiting a group of skilled fighters willing to stand against the empire's forces. The film features large battle scenes, dramatic visuals, and a wide range of alien worlds and characters. Snyder's signature cinematic style appears throughout the movie, especially in the slow-motion action and epic world-building. Inspired partly by classic samurai and Western stories, the film transforms those ideas into a massive science fiction rebellion story. It got an IMDb rating of 5.6, and it is available on Netflix.
That fucking deer just took the fucking elevator. That's not natural.
At number 4 we have Cold Storage. This sci-fi horror thriller centers on Roberto Diaz, a former bioterror expert who once helped contain a dangerous organism discovered by the military. Years later, the organism begins growing again inside a storage facility. Now Diaz must return to stop the deadly fungus before it spreads beyond control. Alongside 2 night shift employees, he attempts to contain the outbreak before the creature escapes into the outside world. Directed by Johnny Campbell, the film mixes horror with dark humor, creating a suspenseful and entertaining story. The confined setting of the storage facility adds tension, making every hallway feel dangerous. The movie combines classic monster horror with science fiction ideas about biological threats and containment. It got an IMDb rating of 6, and it is available to rent on Prime Video.
In 11 months' time, all human beings in the future will be wiped from the face of the earth. Unless you help us.
At number 3 we have The Tomorrow War. This action-packed sci-fi blockbuster follows Dan Forrester, a former soldier who suddenly learns about a devastating war that will occur in the future. Soldiers from the year 2051 travel back in time asking for help because humanity is losing against deadly alien creatures known as white spikes. Dan is recruited and sent into the future battlefield, where he sees how close humanity is to extinction. The film features intense combat scenes, giant alien creatures, and emotional moments as Dan struggles to protect the future for his daughter. Directed by Chris McKay and starring Chris Pratt, the movie combines time travel storytelling with large-scale alien invasion action. It's a thrilling mix of science fiction, suspense, and explosive battles. It got an IMDb rating of 6.6, and it is available on Prime Video.
I think we're about to have some company. Stop the car.
What? What?
Stop! Go, reverse!
At number 2 we have The Atom Project. This fun sci-fi adventure follows Adam Reed, a fighter pilot from the future who accidentally crashes his time travel jet in the year 2022. There he meets his younger self, a 12-year-old boy who is still struggling with the loss of his father. The two versions of Adam must work together to stop a powerful enemy trying to control time travel technology. Along the way, they reconnect with their father and attempt to repair the timeline before it is permanently damaged. Directed by Sean Levy and starring Ryan Reynolds, the movie blends action, humor, and emotional family moments. The interaction between the younger and older Adam adds both comedy and heart to the story. It's a light-hearted sci-fi adventure that balances excitement with touching moments. It got an IMDb rating of 6.7, and it is available on Netflix. And finally, at number 1 we have Godzilla Minus One. This powerful Japanese sci-fi film takes the famous monster story in a much more emotional direction. The story takes place in post-World War II Japan, when the country is already struggling to rebuild after devastating losses. The plot follows Koichi Shikishima, a former kamikaze pilot haunted by guilt and trauma from the war. Just as the nation begins recovering, Godzilla appears and brings a new wave of destruction. Unlike many monster films, this movie focuses deeply on human characters and their personal struggles. The monster becomes a symbol of fear, survival, and the painful memories of war. With impressive visual effects and powerful storytelling, the film became one of the most praised entries in the Godzilla franchise. It got an IMDb rating of 7.7, and it is available on Netflix. So that was our list of 10 science fiction movies you should definitely check out. From alien wars and time travel adventures, to powerful monster stories and artificial intelligence thrillers, these films show just how creative the sci-fi genre can be. Happy binge watching.